For a full copy of today's recipe, check us out on Facebook at Poppy's Cucina or right here on YouTube under the Community tab. Alright, let's get started! Today we're making this oh so beautiful, ridiculously delicious, and so easy! Amaretto apple tart. Oh, it's so good and so easy! You're gonna love it! Love it! Alright, so the first thing you're going to need are some apples. So here I have a couple different apples. I have some really ripe Granny Smith, and I have some Sweet Tango. I like to do a combination of apples when I make an apple dessert. Kind of gives you different flavors here and there. But generally when you're baking it with apples, you want to get the more tart, like a Granny Smith or a Honey Crisp, like that. So now we're going to quarter these, peel them, and slice them up. How I like to do that is this. These are crunchy. I find this the best way to slice an apple, for me at least. All right, so now you don't need the core anymore. So now we're going to peel these, just like that. And now we're going to slice them up, and see, now you have a nice flat surface. So they're very easy to slice and to slice them thinly. See, I like the things easy. All right, so we're going to continue peeling and slicing our apples. We're going to need about a pound, a little bit more of a pound total. All right, so I'm going to get some slicing done. Just like that. Now we're going to set up our tart pan. So here I have my 9-inch tart pan that I sprayed thoroughly with a non-stick cooking spray, lined it with some parchment paper, and I sprayed that too. I also put some foil underneath. These pans, like a springform pan or even these tart pans, are notorious for leaking, so this will prevent it from making a mess in your oven. It's also going to make it a lot easier to take in and out, because now you gave yourself some little handles. Alright, so now we're going to lay in our pie crust. Just like that. Now you can make your own pie crust. You could do a fancy one, like a crumb one, but a store-bought is just fine. Alright, so now we are going to arrange our apples in that kind of decorative manner throughout. I like to start in the middle, kind of. And then we are going to just keep going around and around until we cover the whole bottom with our apples. What do you guys think so far? Nice and easy? Super easy. Told you, I don't do anything that's hard. Ever. Ever. Let me know in the comments what you think of the recipe. Alright, so we're going to continue to arrange our apples. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? I had to move around some apples often. Alright, so now we're going to make our custard topping. So in this large bowl, I have half a cup of granulated sugar, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, along with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we're just going to mix this together until we have like no cornstarch lumps, and everything is nice and evenly distributed. See, nice and easy, nice and fast. All right, so now to this we're going to add 3 large eggs. Just like that, and now we're going to whisk it together till you have a nice smooth and creamy mixture. And lastly, we're going to add 1/2 cup of heavy cream, 1/4 cup of Amaretto, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, along with 2 teaspoons of almond extract. Now we're going to whisk this together till it's all nice and smooth. Just like that, and now we're going to pour this right over our apples. Smell that amaretto. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. And then we are going to top them with some sliced almonds. Totally optional. You don't have to do this, but it's going to give it a nice crunch. So good. You only need about a 1/4 cup. You could put a lot more if you want, but I think that's plenty. Alright, so now it's ready for the oven. So into a preheated 350-degree oven, it's going to go. I'm not really sure. I'm going to venture to guess probably around 45 minutes, but it might take up to an hour. You know, you're going to want to do the whole little toothpick trick. Comes out clean, it's good. If it's wet, it's not good. Hopefully, we'll know exactly how long it took when I take it out of the oven. So you'll find out in a couple seconds. So into the oven it's going to go. Alright, so we just pulled this out of the oven. If you could smell that amaretto flavor that's just wafting through the house, you would go nuts. Oh, it just smells so good. So it took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. It took about 65 minutes, 64 minutes or so. But, oh, it looks amazing. But we're going to allow it now to cool in the pan for about an hour. Then we're going to pop it out, top it with some powdered sugar, and give it a try. Oh, but yum! Yum! Buon appetito. Mmm. Mm. So creamy, crispy. Mmm. That amaretto custard, everything with the apples. Oh, and then with that beautifully buttery crust and those almonds. Oh, it's so good. It's so easy. So easy. You got to try this. It's the ultimate fall dessert. So if you try it, let us know. Thank you so much for watching.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks!
I mentioned something about a cocktail, right? Ah! Alright, so for today's caramel apple teeny, oh yeah, we are going to start with 2 ounces of Irish cream liqueur. A little extra splash, there we go. 1.5 ounces of apple schnapps. 1 ounce of vodka. Vanilla vodka, that is, I'm sorry. And then we're going to do just about 1/2 ounce of Amaretto. Alright, so we're going to give this a good shaky, and we pour. Oh, that looks lovely. That looks most lovely. Also a little frozen. Look at that. Oh, it's so thick and creamy. Let's give it a try. Yum. Salute. It tastes like a caramel apple. A really tart caramel apple. Oh, this is just fabulous. And considering it has only booze in it, you don't really notice it that much. Just a slight little burn in there. Oh, but it's just fabulous. You have to try this drink. If you do, let us know. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Love you guys.